So it was a long time ago since I did a proper update. Had a couple of requests regarding that, so apologies for taking so long. And as you can see, I've done a lot of changes compared to the previous layout, and the reason is that I had some kind of, I don't know what to call it, ecological collapse. The tank had been working fine for, I think, almost 10 years actually, and it started with my previous lighting failing, and because I didn't have time to take care of that. And I think the tank was dark for, I don't remember how long, but let's say a couple of months, more than a couple of months. So most of the plants died. And after that, as you can see, I've installed, you know, I don't know what these are called in English. It's like global track, lightning tracks, light tracks, something like that, in the ceiling. And I put up new lights, and like it didn't help. I just had a soup of green, slimy algae, like within a week or so from cleaning the tank. And I don't know, maybe it was just like the biological load. If you remember, I had really deep sand previously, so maybe that sand was just kind of saturated with dead plant matter, and so it was just too much nutrition. And also, like, the plants that I tried to use afterwards were obviously not at all as large as the ones who died. So what I did just before Christmas is that I took all the sand out. It was, I think I was working with this for 3 or 4 days, like not straight, but like, because I'm kind of lazy, it took 3 or 4 days to get all of it done. So I removed all the sand, and I not replaced the sand maybe, but I've done a completely I rearranged the tank completely with a lot of fairly large stones. I think these are the largest stones I've ever used in an aquarium, and they all from my garden actually. So it was a lot of work, like not digging them up, because I've done that. I've done that previously while rearranging the garden, but like bringing them in and cleaning them all, because they were obviously muddy and dirty, and carrying them, carefully placing them in the tank without breaking the glass. And as you might see here, actually in the bottom, I've used concrete, what are they called? Like, not tiles, but things that you put on the street. Concrete, pavement blocks, whatever. I don't know the word for them. But I had to check that word up. So anyway, that's what I used in the bottom in order to protect the glass. So I put some, foam stuff underneath those, and then the concrete slabs, not slabs, but things. And then I could place the rocks on them without worrying about the glass breaking. So I could use quite large rocks, and a fair amount of them. I've also bought new plants. I don't know the names of these ones. I'm not that interested in plant names, but you can see on them that they like to live in water, and they seem to like it. I'm a little bit worried that they are going to grow much too large, but I mean, let's worry about that then. I mean, the arrangement is still very new. I'm really looking forward to the Monstera growing much larger, and hopefully I'll manage to keep everything in sort of check. I've also decided to sort of, I'm not going to keep it as the super extreme biotope that I was doing earlier, when basically all of the fish in the tank were caught in one small stream. I don't know, maybe 100 kilometers north of Phuket on the coast. I've given that up now, and I introduced some, as you can see here, the jewel cichlids, Hemichromis exul, I think these are called. It's a new variation of them available just in a couple of years or something like that. And to my not surprise, because I was kind of expecting it, but I'm happy to see anyway that they also, like the other fish, move up and down the waterfall. So that's nice, and I'm sort of planning to bring in more fish, and I'm just going to keep it now as sort of a community tank rather than yeah, whatever you want to call it, biotope thing. So I've also put some, black plastic on this last section because since the water is flowing in, as those of you who have seen this tank before, it's flowing in 3 levels. So the problem with this section is that all the evaporation not ends up, but it happens in that tank. So it's quite a large surface, and all the evaporation from that surface only obviously affects the last section of it, which means that it's almost impossible to keep it clean. And so I tried a number of things and making that section nice, but now I've sort of just given up, and I'm going to keep it as not like this. This is also like just, I don't know what to call it. It's just a draft arrangement. I'm going to try to grow larger plants and just cover this area with plants rather than having something interesting underwater to look at there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I bought the lights actually from, I don't remember the name of the website, but if someone is interested, just give me just ask a question in the comments. It's standard E27 socket, so they could be used like on any standard what do you say, lamp thing. And I don't know, they were not that expensive, and they have really good color rendation. That's the reason that I bought them. I think they are 20 watts LED, but I don't know. I think they had specified output on, was it 2,000 or 3,000 lumens, something like that. I'm not sure whether they actually do that. But it's, as you can see on the basically it's no flickering. It's a constant light, so I can film the tank, and also I don't like flickering because I suspect that the fish can see it, and the color rendation is good. It's not as good as the metal halided lamp that I was using previously, unfortunately. I mean, I still think that that's probably the best aquarium light that you can get, but I've been thinking about getting some kind of new metal halided lights to put on the track, but yeah, I haven't really gotten to that. There's more things to do in life than maintaining and buying stuff for your fish tank. So, well, let's see about that. So yeah, if you have any questions, just write them in the comments, and I might get back to you with another video. See you, or whatever. Talk to you. Bye.